Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel Smart Data Learners by datascientist.ca. So we are bringing another project. There is a lot of learning in this project. Uh, so let's start about the details of this dashboard project, which we will build in Power BI. So this is basically a medical claims denial analytics in Power BI. Real world problem. Every time a hospital treats a patient, it submits a claim to insurance company to get paid. Insurance company reviews the claim and makes a decision pay it, deny it, or partially pay it. In this data set, 28.1% of claims were denied, that is 74.1 million. The hospital billed for work is already dead and didn't get paid. This is the reality of healthcare revenue cycle management. Hospitals across North America lose millions every year, not because they delivered bad care, but because claims were submitted with coding errors, missing prior authorizations, or incomplete documentation. This dashboard is built for the people whose job is to fix that, or the students who want to learn Power BI dashboard, right? So there are certain audiences like revenue cycle managers. Where are our, for example, uh, from the point of view of revenue cycle managers, where are our denials coming from? Hospital CFOs, how much can we recover, and how medical coding teams, which claims have errors causing denials, prior authorization coordinators, which claims were denied for missing authorization, healthcare data analysts, how do we turn this data into action? Recovery opportunity, 74.1 million was denied, not all of it is gone forever. So through appeals, recode and resubmit and prior authorization corrections, 18.6 million is recoverable. This dashboard tells your revenue cycle team exactly where the money is and what actions to take. Recode and resubmit will be around 10.7 million coding errors, 74% appeal success. Right. So then we have appeal, 4.8 million medical necessity denials, obtain, authorize, and resubmit 2.4 million missing prior authorization, verify eligibility, zero point 0.7 eligibility issues, write off 55.5 million non recoverable gone forever. So we'll go through all this data, but right now this is just the project overview we have, and that's what we will see in our when we will complete the project. So what we built, page one executive overview to 266.8 million build, 28.1% denial rate, 18.6 recoverable. Page 2 denial analysis, page 3 revenue recovery, about 18.6 million recovery opportunity. Page 4 prior authorization and compliance, authorization compliance rate, documentation completeness versus outcomes. So data sets is basically class and claims underscore main is 120 claims, 25 columns, fact table, denials, denial underscore labels, denial intelligence into 12 codes, appealability, appeal success, probability, recovery, actions. Pair rules, pair specific rules, prior authorization requirement, historical denial rates, filing limits per CPT code, key concepts covered. So there are some key concepts we will see in Power when we will be working in Power BI. Why composite key problem? Why pair rules won't join on a single column and how we solve it with merged column in Power Query, many to one relationships in Power BI, model view, DAX, measures, denial rates, approval rates, recoverable and authorization compliance. Authorization versus benchmark denial comparison uses related and average documentation completeness score correlation with outcomes. Revenue recovery 7.4 million denied, 18.6 million recoverable, and 55.5 million written off. The story this dashboard tells is every pair in this portfolio is running above their historical benchmark denial rates. For example, Medicare FFS actual denial is 28.1, benchmark was 10.8. That is 17-point gap represents millions in preventable denials, right? Coding errors have 74% appeal success rate, the highest of any denial category. And recode and submit alone is 10.7 million recovery. Denial claims average documentation completeness score of 0.47 versus 0.88 for paid claims. This is 41-point gap. It's not coincidence. It is your single biggest controllable denial driver. So viewers, basically that is the overview of this project. So in the next session, we will go through the completed dashboard and then we will start building the dashboard from scratch. So there is a lot of learning in this project. So stay focused, and we'll see you in the next session. Hello viewers, welcome back in this session. So in this session we will go through the completed dashboard. So let's begin. So this is the first page of this dashboard, that is executive summary. So in the executive summary we have KPIs, number of claims submitted, right? Total billed. So the hospitals billed around 267 millions. Claims approved by insurance companies are 139 million. Insurance and their approval rate is 51.98. Denied amount is 74.13 million, and denial rate is 28.05. So basically, this statement says that 74.1 million in denied claims. Medicaid managed has the highest denial rate at 28.5. Of the total denied, 18.6 are recoverable based on estimated recovery. So in the next graph, in this number of claims by outcome. So in the outcome, number of claims by outcome, this the green one is paid. Number of claims, 62,379 claims were approved. These are number of claims. So number of claims outcome denied are like 33,664. Partial pay 15,469, and then we have pending claim are 8,488. Claim trends by quarter. So these are basically green line is approval and denial is red line, and these are the quarterly uh, trend. Total approved by pair type. So the most of the claims were approved are by the commercial PPO, total 41,746. and 827. Medicare FFS is 27,752, and so on, and Medicare Advantage, and then so on with the other. The lowest one are commercial underscore EPO. So these are all approved claims by the providers, payer types. So denial insights. What are the why were the claims were denied? Denial rate and benchmark. So these are basically the denial rates are by the company are Medicare manages 28.51 and so on. These are slight difference in the denial rate, and then there is a benchmark by every payer type, right? Then denial by denial category. So why the claims were denied? Medical necessity, coding error, authorization missing, eligibility, duplicate, timely filing, bundling. So these are some domain related terms, but basically we are looking at how we extract the information for the denial analysis. Denial rate by provider specialty. So most claims were denied are emergency medicine, denial rate by provider specialty. So obstetrics and gynecology, they have 28.68, 28.53 per minute, and then these are the highest internal medicine and these cardiology. The highest one I think is emergency medicine, 28.05. Let's see why it's showing this differently. Okay, viewers. Now let's see uh, this one. Claims denied by the payer type and denial category. So here we have the amounts, claims amounts denied by the commercial PPO. Authorization missing is the highest. Bundling and then coding error is the highest. The medical necessity also has a lot of claims and so on. And the same with the other, and we can see there how these claims are by different uh, payer types. Now the revenue recovery. So in the revenue recovery, total number of claims are 120 billed. And same we have these KPIs as we discussed before. Claims recovery action. So basically these are recode and resubmit. These are recoverable claims by action. So if there are 10 million, around 10 million claims where they can recode, hospitals can recode and resubmit, so they can recover this amount. There is the appeal, and then there is obtain, authorization, and resubmit, right? So these are about 2.3 million and 741,000 verify eligibility. So these are the type of claim recovery actions they can take. So for example, the biggest one is recode and resubmit. Appeal success probability by denial category. So basically, this all data is coming from the data we have. We'll go through all this data in the next session, but right now we'll see that appeal success probability by denial category. So success probability is higher in coding error, right? Here we can see decode and resubmit. Bundling is also a higher probability of is a 62%, and then medical necessity, uh, eligibility, and these are the certain areas where success ratio is higher. And then we have estimated recovery in US dollars, recoverable by action and non-recoverable amounts. So this amount is estimated recovery in USD. So this is all calculated by the probability and of these claims. So when we'll complete the dashboard, we'll show you how this is calculated, estimated recovery. I can show you estimated recovery in and then we have recoverable by action, 18 million claims at which we can recover by action, and then we have non-recoverable, 55 million. So non-recoverable are like simply total denied minus recoverable. So recoverable minus total denied is non-recoverable, and this and in this dashboard we will work on the this is about the prior authorization and compliance. There were 54,000 cases where authorization required, and about 47,000 were number of cases where the authorization was obtained, and 7,000 of these where the authorization was missing. Average documentation score 47% denied. Claims by authorization category. So it's blue is authorization required are 54, authorization obtained 47K or 46.6K, and then authorization missing is 7492. And authorization compliance rate by pair. So these are how these compliance rates, authorization compliance rates by pair. Hospitals made the compliance according to the these pairs, and average document completeness by outcome. Paid for 87%, outcome paid, pending 0.70, partial pay 0.70, and denied 0.47. So viewers, in next session when we will be completing this dashboard, we will go through all these mechanics behind these charts and all these measures we have created. And let's quickly go through the data. So this is the main table, claim ID, and then it's denial labels, and then the pair underscore rules. So that's it for now, viewers. We'll see you in the next session, and we'll start working on that. And along the way, we will explain everything, how we calculated these, and so on. Thank you, and have a great day.